Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and in order to properly date this video in an arbitrary fashion, I'd just like to say that 90% of the state of Washington is currently on fire, and I'd like to welcome you back to Hey Pikmin, where we're about to wade into the pool of pollution, something this evergreen state could probably use right about now. Wonderful. So I hope you guys weren't expecting to see a new locale, just rehash the same thing we've already seen so far in this world, this time with water and wallywogs, and also new mechanics. Alright, so we have been introduced to this novel concept known as these really appealing looking plants that you can actually leave Pikmin in there and leave to other parts of the level without fear of them running away and getting hit into obstacles, such as these flying polywogs. I have no idea what they were doing there, or why I called them polywogs, but you know what, we'll just go with it, because this is a pretty lengthy level, and in order to get through it, we're going to have to use this new concept. So let's go grab some of these, hold our breath a little bit, just so that we can make sure that, we don't inhale any of that disgusting, disease-ridden water. And we'll go collect our lovely Pikmin. We'll call them away from their happy time, and we'll move forward. It's not too particularly difficult, although we have the introduction of red bubble imps. These things don't really appear in levels other than ones with water, but they are extremely easy to take out, as to explain, they're actually newborns, so it's kind of odd. So we've got pegs here that we can play with a little bit more. Definitely not our first foray with those, but occasionally they will start to slide down, and I would like to try something, because in a cutscene, there's actually this knob here, or whatever. Nope, can't grab it, damn. I was gonna say, because they play with one in the future, and I just wanted to see if that one was any good. Whatever. Is that yellow guy just tripped? Wow. Okay. I guess we'll take it. Oh, and now we have electric barriers. So obviously, yellow Pikmin are the only ones who can destroy that, otherwise you would be electrocuting some poor tripping soul into his very untimely demise. It's very sad. But we head in here, and what are you doing? There's no water in here. There's no reason for you to be running around with the red bubble imps. There's no reason at all. We'll head over here for even more lazy secrets. I don't even bother hiding these. I think there's actually an earlier level where I missed one, and I saw it in editing, and I was just like, God damn it, Allison. We have broken glass. Gotta be careful not to step on it. And, ooh, there we go, right in the nose. You bubble imp. How dare you. So this stage does have an alternate exit, and because it takes kind of a while to get to, we won't be playing around with that just yet. It's actually probably one of the more extensive levels, but if you want to head down into the water that way, be careful, because that Wallywog's just going to be hanging out there for ages, and that's actually where we go for our secret. So we'll return there with some blue Pikmin, because yeah, believe it or not, we're going to have more than 2 in this episode as well. And let's head in here. If this is what I think it is, yep, alright. So this one you can kind of glitch out, it's really funny. So we're gonna go and take our yellow Pikmin, and this particular item just needs 2. And once they get very near this, we can just hit up the stump once, and they'll climb up over the thing. It was, like, right? That's so bizarre. This game is not very well designed. Cool, but I will go and take your magnetic energy converter into light and collect the life form prototype valued at only 100 sparklium. You think that a prototype of something that is most certainly obsolete might actually be worth a little bit more, but you know, whatever. We're not gonna look into the logistics of this thing. And let's get the hell out of here. I'm done with this place. We head over here to the right, and if I'm not mistaken, yes, we can actually leave our Pikmin here for a really long while because it's time for us to start branching out into the water. If we head over here, though, we're going to be blocked by a creature known as a Starnacle. You can't get past them without blue Pikmin, so we'll have to remember that. And these two doors, you can't head inside of them just yet, but that is where the secret will lead out of, so just don't worry about it. We're not going to deal with it right now. Probably in the next part, but I'll take you fellas, go past more broken glasses, I guess, and check it out. You know, I probably wouldn't harvest those pipe nuts if I were you, especially considering how rusted they look, but you know what? That's alright. Let's head over here and collect a couple more of these very jubilant appearing Pikmin. Wait for them to get on there, and then, nice. Same thing over here. It's not difficult at all, but they're constantly going to be running, so that might be where the challenge therein lies. And we also have those assholes down there trying to attack us. That's no good. Okay, so this is where we're gonna leave our Pikmin once and for all. They're gonna start building a bridge, but there's nothing we can do about completing it since we have to go across a pretty large body of water, which means you guys get to play at Grandma's Fun Plant House. I don't even know what those are called. It's like touch fuzzy, get dizzy. I don't know. But we follow the Sparklium, avoid the enemies, and we'll be fine. Okay, nothing else over here. Also, make sure you don't jump into the spikes. That would be a great idea. And let's head inside of this door that is very conveniently located for what I'd like to call a minor mini-boss. It's a new variant of enemy that we have not yet seen, but this thing will screw our detail if we're not careful. We only get 6 blue Pikmin here to fight off one of the creepiest things in this game up to this point. So let's go collect our small army of blue Pikmin and introduce ourselves to the unaptly titled Elongated Crushblat, which is not very well depicted on account of the screens being cut like that. Although he is in closer relation to the Mokwi family, I guess he just needed to evolve in order to adapt and eat blue Pikmin that happen to be hiding in upper echelons of places. So break out his ankles from beneath him, and be careful not to get crushed, because when he steps on you, the hitbox is really wide, so, ooh, that's really nice. Okay, that's really nice. Most of the time, you'll probably need at least 3 barrages of attacks to take him out. The second one is usually good enough to kill him, but if they don't stay, you know, hopping on his head, that's where it gets tricky. So wait for him to turn around. This is actually probably the better instance to attack him. Like I said, those foot hitboxes are enormous. Oh, and he's turning around. Okay, that has never happened before. Wonderful. I'm just gonna wait for you to turn around again, because I ain't losing any of my Pikmin this far at the end of the stage. Ah! He walks really slowly, too. Not exactly sure what's up with that. But we have felled his ankles and his disjointed, I guess, legs? I don't know. But he's dead, and he gives us quite a lot of Sparklium. Nice. Just keep in mind, Olimar can't run past his legs or anything. It's essentially one of those things where you gotta kill him. But that is the last of our Pikmin that we need to collect, which means we're technically good to end the stage. We probably should, if it wasn't for the fact that we're missing 2 treasures. So let's go and grab those real fast. We could probably head over here and kill these guys, build the rest of the bridge just so that it's ready. And I think I might want to do that, actually. Just get all these guys out of the way and make sure that we don't get caught unawares. Ooh, here we go. We missed a Starnacle. God, what are you guys doing here? Go away. As we find our second treasure. Nice. Nope. Okay, apparently it couldn't do the sound effect there, but we have the Almighty Ruiner. That actually sounds about right. And it's cool that it actually takes it up in the second slot because the game intends for you to collect that second, despite the fact that it's closer to the end of this stage. So broken / flawed game design, maybe? It's hard to say. Considering this is a game that Miyamoto literally said years ago was a format that Pikmin would never be able to work in. He completely denounced the notion of a side-scrolling Pikmin game, saying that it only works in the RTS console setting that we've all come to know and love. Yet here we are, however many years later after Pikmin 2 came out. I want to say 14 years, and it was crazy. Wait, Pikmin 2 didn't come out in 2004, did it? I don't remember, but this is definitely something that I wasn't exactly anticipating when hearing a new Pikmin game announced, so whatever. Pikmin 4 should be fun though, right? I don't know. But let's keep on going backwards. Like I said, oh, are you good? God, he face-planted that thing like a champ, wow. You do need your blue Pikmin in order to get to the secret exit, and it definitely would help to have all 6 of them there, although it's not entirely necessary. Damn, you guys just love just hanging out in the same place. Wow. We'll keep on going this way, and we'll find ourselves our final treasure. This very rusted looking stapler, which is titled the Bond Impressor. Beautiful. Alright, we are just about done here, and my voice is about to go dead. I don't know why I decided to record a second episode of this, but sometimes you just feel like sitting down and recording until your heart's content. So, with 3 new variants of Pikmin in our party, we'll go and kill Mr. Buzzard Man. Excuse me. I would appreciate it if you did not drop your poisonous poop on our heads, and be careful not to throw any of your other Pikmin. That would be silly. Nice. And we're done. And this is just a normal exit, but by God, was it satisfying. Dun, 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 dun. That actually wasn't nearly as long as I thought it was. Maybe we'll do a bonus level. Who knows? Or we could save it for later. I don't know. But 4C has been completed. Let's get the hell out of here. So not a bad haul, once again. Not nearly where we need to be for our next jetpack upgrade. I mean, suit upgrade. But we got the red bubble imp, Starnicle. Wonderful. All of our treasures, and 0 Pikmin casualties yet again. Alright, cool. More activity at Pikmin Park. Am I really surprised? At least we can all bring them to the same place, so we don't have to see each individual color rejoice in seeing their similarly fair-skinned colors. But it does look like that they found something, and I've noticed sometimes they'll find multiple things in the same area. But I'm not sure. We still have a bit of a surplus of red Pikmin and not enough rocks, but we'll be fine. We should bring them back over here, though. And with that, let's let them do their business. Hopefully this area gets cleared out pretty quickly. That'd be nice. But that's probably the only stage we'll have enough time for, because, well, next time on Hey Pikmin, we are going to... Wait a minute. Do we want to enter the Space of Silence? Maybe not, but there's a couple of alternative stages I'd like to visit, such as Secret Spot 14. This one might actually be very simple, but we'll take a quick look. Oh yeah, this is nothing. Okay. So obviously, as you can see, we will use these puff flowers to allow all of our Pikmin up there so we can rocket our way up, calm down, and then do the same exact thing over again. Yeah, these are really difficult. Damn. If this wasn't a Pikmin game, I have really low reservations about ever having played it, let alone make a series of it on the channel, but... eh. So exciting! We got a rock pellet! Hooray! We can spawn certain little creatures out of this bad boy. Cool, so we got 8 more rock Pikmin right after I just got done lamenting the fact that they are a little scarce. And with that, we've completed Secret Spot 14, which means I think we'll probably end things off here for now. My voice is starting to grow really thin, and I can smell smoke filling my lungs, and I just need to drink some water and lay down. But next time on Hey Pikmin, join me for Space of Silence, where we're going to be dealing with some very dark, disturbing imagery, and maybe some alternative paths in the meantime. Maybe we won't do this one. I'm not sure, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.